Don't waste your time on martial arts. There's no money in martial arts. Go to college, get a degree, and find a real job. These are the words that I heard from my father when I first approached him with my interest in making martial arts my career. Now, at the time, he couldn't see my vision of transforming a martial arts school into a viable business model without compromising the principles of a traditional martial arts school. Today, along with my incredible team, we have built a viable business model. We have full-time staff, and this is their career. You too can make martial arts your career. Let's dive a little deeper into the stigma that martial arts is not a good career option. Now, I'm talking more about using martial arts as a tool to help others, such as teaching them in classes, building an institution. I'm not talking about things like the UFC, where you're gonna get into a cage and fight, and then you get paid for that. The first reason this stigma exists is because a lot of martial arts schools are treated as hobbies instead of businesses. Hobbies don't make careers. And another reason why this stigma exists is people tend to gravitate towards careers that seem more secure, such as electricians, plumbers, teachers, and accountants. So in order for a martial arts school to become a viable career option for people, it needs to be treated as a business. Specifically, it needs to make enough money to pay the salaries of the owner and the team members. And this requirement applies to any venture. It doesn't matter what it is. It has to be treated as a business if it's going to become a career. An example to think about is spinning class. You know, when you get on a bike and you work out and you pedal really fast and you go nowhere, and you can attend a class with an instructor yelling at you for 45 minutes to keep pedaling and pedaling and pedaling so you get a great workout. Now, this could be free, included in your gym membership, or you pay $5 a class. But the person who's teaching that class, is that a career? Is that a viable career option? SoulCycle actually has made this a career option because they actually pay their instructors from $45,000 to $80,000 per year. How can this be? Well, they've made cycling or spinning classes a viable business model. And another reason why SoulCycle is able to pay that much to their instructors is because they understand the power of branding. Branding allows a company to go from being a commodity, which basically means something that everybody offers, that you can find on every corner, to an actual brand that people are willing to travel to because it's now more of a specialty rather than some basic good or service that you can get anywhere. So that martial arts school must not only operate as a solid business, it also needs to have a solid brand that is attached to it. It needs to be reputable, respected in the community, and people need to see value in that brand. And another thing that martial arts school needs is the ability to run without that star instructor always being there. We want the customer, the student, and the parent to want to continue to attend classes because of the curriculum, the overall experience, and not because they want to see that one-star instructor. Let's review some of the potential career paths you could take in martial arts. First, obviously, is instructor. That means you'd be teaching classes every day. That would be your main responsibility. You show up, you teach amazing classes, maybe you help clean a little, and then you leave, and then it repeats every single week. The other option is maybe going more behind the scenes on the business side, and this would include talking to the parents, enrolling them in different programs, making sure that the business is making money. So this is not necessarily on the teaching side, but more on the business side. The other option is becoming an owner. And this is basically being responsible for the teaching and the operations and the business side, but doesn't mean you're actually doing them. You're managing a team and making sure that they are doing their best to provide the best experience to your customers. As you can see, martial arts can be a viable career option if the martial arts school is set up as a viable business model. But with anything, you have to start with that passion, the discipline, and commitment if you want it to be successful. Here at Coma, we are always looking for that right person to join our team, to help us further our mission, and to continue to grow, and also offer more career options to others. So if you feel like maybe you are somebody who loves to teach and that's all you want to do, we have that option. Let's say you want to just focus on the operations. We also have that option. All we care about is, do you fit our core values? So if you're interested and you feel like you might be that person, please reach out. We'd love to have that conversation. Be sure to watch our other videos if you want to learn more about us. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next one.